Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today, we're going to dig into a book many of you probably know, Paulo Coelho's The Alchemist.
It's definitely a classic, a philosophical one, really.
Right. And our mission here is basically to pull out some of the core wisdom from it. It's this story, this journey of self-discovery.
Dreams, destiny, all that big stuff.
Exactly. So we start with Santiago. He's this young shepherd in Andalusia,
Mm-hmm.
and he has this recurring dream about finding treasure way over by the Egyptian pyramids.
Yeah, pretty classic adventure setup.
But as you quickly figure out, the real treasure isn't, gold coins. It's something else entirely.
That's the heart of it, isn't it? The book uses that physical treasure hunt almost as an allegory.
An allegory for what? Exactly.
For finding what Coelho calls your personal legend.
The personal legend. That unique purpose everyone supposedly has.
Precisely. That thing that calls to you. And the desert Santiago crosses. It's not just sand. It becomes this big metaphor.
A metaphor for you.
For the challenges, right. The spiritual tests, the kind of inner work you have to do to actually achieve that personal legend.
So it's less about the place and more about the trial.
Exactly. A spiritual boot camp, you could say. Not a holiday destination.
That makes Santiago's journey feel much heavier in a way. And along that journey, he meets some key people.
Mm-hmm. Very significant encounters.
These meetings seem crucial. They shift his whole perspective, don't they? Can you maybe break down who he meets and what they teach him?
Sure. Each one is like a specific lesson packaged in a person. First, there's the King of Salem, Melchizedek.
Right, the old king.
Yeah. He introduces the idea of omens, tells Santiago to listen to the world around him, and really pushes him to actually go after his personal legend, gives him that initial nudge.
Okay.
And then you've got the Englishman. He's obsessed with alchemy, but only through books.
Oh, the academic type?
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
He knows a lot, but he can't really apply it. He sort of represents, getting stuck in theory without the practice.
Interesting contrast. And finally,
The alchemist himself, the title character, really. He's the opposite of the Englishman, all about action, intuition, trusting the soul of the world, not just logic or fear.
so he's the guy who emphasizes actually doing it.
Exactly. He guides Santiago through the toughest parts, teaching him to listen inward. These aren't just plot devices. They embody different ways of approaching life.
It's amazing how Coelho packs these big ideas into such,
Yeah.
well, seemingly simple interactions.
Mm-hmm.
And that kind of leads to his writing style. It's poetic, definitely, but also very clear, very accessible.
It is. It reads easily, but the thoughts linger.
Yeah. And there's that one line, that theme that just echoes throughout the whole book. When you want something, all the universe conspires in helping you to achieve it.
That's the big one, the mantra.
It is. It's incredibly hopeful. But I do wonder, could that sound a bit, I don't know, overly idealistic to some people, maybe a little simplistic?
That's a fair question. And yeah, on the surface it can sound like magic, but I think Coelho balances it. Well, the path isn't easy for Santiago, is it? He faces huge setbacks, gets robbed, doubts himself constantly.
True. It's definitely not a smooth ride.
Right. So the universe conspiring isn't about things just magically appearing. It's more about, like, when you're truly committed, you start noticing opportunities or finding strength you didn't know you had. Doors open, maybe, but you still have to walk through them.
So it's about focus and resilience, creating possibilities.
I think so, yeah. It's about how commitment changes your perception and attracts what you need, even if it comes through struggle. For a lot of readers, that's where the power lies. It's hope, but it's earned hope, not just wishful thinking. It acknowledges the difficulties.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So ultimately, The Alchemist isn't just about finding a treasure chest. It's really a celebration of what?
Mm-hmm.
Faith. Sticking with it.
Faith, definitely. Perseverance, absolutely. And just the raw courage it takes to follow something that maybe only you understand your dream.
Mm-hmm. It asks you to listen inwardly, trust those little signs, maybe.
Yeah, trust the journey. So the question for you listening is maybe, how do these themes resonate? Listening to yourself, embracing the ups and downs, pushing through obstacles. How does that apply to what you're pursuing right now?
Good question to ponder.
And maybe a final thought to leave you with. As you think about Santiago finding his treasure wasn't quite what he expected, consider that the real value in life often isn't the final goal itself. It's the person you become, the wisdom you pick up, the transformation that happens while you're on the path. So what treasures, what insights have you maybe already gained on your own journey, perhaps without even realizing their full worth yet?